Welcome back to another new video on Vedic astrology and palmistry. My name is Gautam, host for this channel, and today we are going to go through very interesting topic again. What are the most lucky signs? There are thousands of signs which could be lucky, which could be unlucky in your palm, but we will see specifically five signs which are the most lucky signs in palmistry. And if these signs are there in your palm, then you are very lucky. Let's start this video. Before that, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing it now. Click the bell icon so that you can get notification about my daily videos on astrology, zodiac signs, planets, palmistry, and so many interesting topics. And also, let's start this video by hitting the like button if possible. Let's hit the like button and let's start studying what are the top five symbols or signs which can typically make the palm, which can make your palm very auspicious, very lucky, very promising when it comes to your progress, when it comes to your temperament, when it comes to your relationships, finance, marriage, and so many things. When I in the world of palmistry, typically when we see any palm, the very first thing which we see is we try to see if there are like any important or very auspicious symbols, yes or no. Because even if the shape of the palm is not good, even if the some of the lines are okay, even if the fingers are not in a great shape, the color of the palm is not great, even having all these things which are not great, even though there is like a one or two symbol which is like very auspicious, that can really enhance the overall power of the hand. It is like astrology. Like in astrology, if we have nine planets, if eight planets are in a weak position in a bad house, that one planet, the planet of your Navamsha, the planet of your Sashtyansha, D9 and D60, if that is placed in a nice house, nice zodiac sign, that really enhances the overall power of your entire life, entire birth chart. So that's the same concept in palmistry also. Two or three symbols that can really be very lucky for your life overall. So let's see what are the most lucky signs in palmistry, and let's see how to identify them. If a voice is audible, anyone can just comment below and let me know if everything is okay so far. So today I'm using like a very heavy marker. In the last video, I was just using the pen, and I think most of you were writing back, commenting that the lines are not visible actually. So I'm using my daughter's sketch pen actually. So I hope this is clear. This is much better, much thick than the last time, the last video. So um, the very first symbol, which for the day, like the most lucky symbol. In terms of symbol, there are so many symbols: trident, trishul, fish. These are some of the. This can be like some of the very good symbols. So, as per palmistry, if you have this triangle or trident on the mount of Jupiter, that is considered as very auspicious, very lucky. Let me show you what is mount of Jupiter or what is trident. What does that mean? If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the world of palmistry, then you might not know. Let me show you this live example. This first finger, your index finger, is called as the finger of Jupiter, and this is below the finger. There is this mount of Jupiter. If you have the standing trident over here, something like this, like a triangle, which which arrows towards up triangle, if you have that, that is very auspicious. That is like very lucky sign. So triangle or trident have so many uh, significations. So why triangle? What is triangle and why triangle is important? Let's understand that first in this video. Triangle has a lot of importance in lot of cultures, lot of religions, specifically in the Hindu religion. If you see the shape of the flag, the dhwaj, the flag on any temple, that would be like in a triangular shape. Secondly, triangle or trikon resembles the first house, fifth house, and ninth house of the birth chart, like mool trikona houses, which is very favorable, very lucky houses, 159. First house of the birth chart is your house, like you. Fifth house is your past life karma. Ninth house is your present life karma. So this triangle represents the triangle of your karma, of your past life, present life, and the future life. So hence, like triangle in palm, specifically on the mount of Jupiter, is very lucky because that signifies abundance in your karma. That signifies that you are the person who is going to do a lot of donations, lot of annadana, a lot of help and support to the community and society. Now we all people, every one of us, we do donations. Every one of us, do help or support in community. But this specific triangle on Jupiter, this means that you are going to bring change, not in 10 people's life, not in 100 people's life, but in thousands of life. So if you have this lucky triangle trident on the mount of Jupiter, the very first significance which I will tell you, that you will bring, or you have that thoughts to bring impact, positive impact, change, transformation in thousands of life through your spirituality, through your speech, through your money. You might be rich and you just want to keep donating your money for the betterment of the society, for uplifting people who are seeking help from a lot of people. So that is like the this triangle overall means. And we have one person who is commenting that Ian and King Colin has this. So thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. If you have any questions with regards to this triangle, please comment below. Let me know. If you have triangle on other mounts, then we can discuss that in the comment section later on. Like some people have triangle or trident here, somewhere in the center of the palm. Some people have on the mount of Venus over here. Some people have below the Mercury finger, like near in this region. Every finger has a different meaning. Jupiter being the planet of wisdom, the planet of spirituality, Jupiter being the planet of generosity in the life, right? That signifies a good sign of trident below the mount of below the finger of Jupiter and on the mount of Jupiter. Okay, the second sign. Now this sign is also very important, and I think so. You many of you might be having this sign on your palm. Just carefully see. So I think you guys know where is lifeline. I think you guys know where is headline, and I think you guys know where is heartline. If not, let me tell you quickly. This line, the big line, you see, that's the lifeline. The center is your headline, and the third line over here below the fingers, you see, this is your heart line. And exactly between the headline and heart line, if you have like a M sign, which is something like this, and then like this, and something like M, forming a M over here, that is very, very, very lucky. If you have a M kind of a sign, like a M written, which is it we call it as a M in an easy language, but in the scientific in palmistry we call it as two triangles going together between heart and head. So if you have a M between the heart and head, that is very good sign. Now why very good sign? Because this M keeps you balanced of mind balanced, the very first thing. Second is you are the person who equally thinks from the heart, like you're emotionally balanced, and also from the head, like you're logical. So emotional and logical both 50-50% balance. Typically we see a lot of people are either emotional, over emotional, or some people are like very very logical or practical. Some people could be like less emotional, they are like more practical. Give me practical things, I'm happy with practical. So this M is a balance of practical and emotionality, or you can call it slightly, this could be typically seen, I have seen this sign in spiritual people hand. Spiritual people, people who are like very spiritual, they have a balanced mind, body, energy, soul. So that represents that. Now, the third sign, which is again very, this is not rare. This could be there in your palm. So watch this carefully. If you have this palm, this line. So this is your heart line. This is your head line. If there is an X, a cross between heart and head, of one cross, or some people have like two cross, some people have like three cross, some people have cross over here, an X. If you have a X, then that signifies a lot of things. Comment below, let me know if you have this special symbol of X between your heart and head. The number one thing which X signifies is that you will earn a lot of money in your life, one line. And the second is you will equally be able to donate, support people. You will be able equally be able to spend and enjoy your income. Like you will say, for example, you're earning 100 rupees or $100 a day. You will be able to spend that money in order to maintain a good lifestyle, a good, you will wear good clothes, you will invest in real estate, you will invest in good property, gold, jewelry, everything. So money incoming and money outgoing is balanced. Sometimes, a lot of people, they earn money, but at the end of the month or at the end of the day, all the money is gone. So for that, there are some negative lines which we will talk about that in the next video. But today we are talking about like auspicious and positive signs. So if you have like a 1x, that means that money incoming and outgoing is balanced. Second thing, 1x means that you will be very spiritual. Like spirituality related things are very amazing in your life. You'll be very spiritual person in your life. You are the one who want to do something big in life. I have seen, like, Googled lot of multimillionaire peoples like Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, or beat any big person. They typically have this X in their palm. So X also means that there's something special in your life which you want to really do big in your life. You have that expectation with life that one day you will do very big. And if you see like a dark X, that could also mean that 2023, next year, the new year, could be the year of full of prosperity in your life, full of joy and happiness, in terms of financial happiness, financial joy, finances and money would be there. When I talk about like money in palmistry, you guys might have seen my video, money in palmistry. If not, please go watch that video. What are the 4 to 5 symbols or signs which could make you lucky, which could make you rich in 2023? So that video is already there on my channel. Maybe I would do a separate video, but today we are discussing lucky symbols in palm. One symbol which could be there in your palm right now. You can watch that sign. So you can see this heart line, the very first line, the heart line. The heart line starts from here, goes all the way till here. So if the heart line goes like this, and if the heart line splits, if the heart line splits like this, or if you have two lines like this, that means very lucky sign, that is very auspicious sign. Even if with the headline, like if your headline goes like this, and at the end the headline also split is considered as very auspicious. This is the lifeline, and the lifeline splits like this. If there is a split, what does that mean? That means you would be the one who is born under the Vishakha Nakshatra. People under Visha, as per astrology and palmistry, because astrology palmistry really matches a lot of time, and I have done research in so many birth charts, because sometimes when person is coming one-on-one consultation over here, I tend to check the palm also while doing the birth chart reading. I match whether this nakshatra is there in the palm, whether this sign, this house is strong, yes, no. If you have a very strong 11th house in your birth chart. 11th house is the best, 10th house is best, second house is best, 7th house is best, fourth house is best. All the Kendra Sthan, the central houses, 1, 4, 7, 10. If these houses are very strong in your birth chart, that also has a blueprint on your palm. That signifies on your palm. This is 200% I have seen in every client, in everyone's palm over many years. So one of the the best part of being a Vedic astrologer and studying palmistry and doing palm research, one of the main benefit which I got in many years is to match whether these things, really all the signs really match, yes or no. And to go more further advanced, even the Vastu-Shastra, the placement of your house has to do lot of things with your palm and your kundli. There was a Let me tell you one interesting thing. There was a client, just a Canadian client over here, and the client came up to me. Financially stress, lot of stress related to finance. Second house in the birth chart was problematic. 12th house was more active, house of loss. Sixth house was more active, house of taking lot of loans. The person was, you know, sinking in lot of loans, lot of EMI, credit card payment not on the time, lot of financial problem. And I gave him a very great solution. Listen to this. So I saw the palm. In the palm, I saw there were a lot of stress lines on lifeline like this. Stress lines were there, and on the mount of Venus also there were a lot of stress line going all the way like this cross. So that was matching with the birth chart. And I asked him, "Do you have anything heavy in your northeast corner of your house?" He said yes. In my house, like the house where he lives, the northeast corner was the garage, the garage area, the garage and storeroom, in which he had kept all the heavy things: iron, metal, heavy tires, winter tires, summer tires, all the unwanted garbage, heavy things were there in the northeast corner. I told him, remove that immediately, shift it to the southwest or any other corner of the house, but not in the northeast. Vacate it, make it light, and also try to make the northeast corner of your house very spiritual. Light a yellow light, put a yellow light over there, do a candle, put some religious photo of God or some religious power. Within 45 days, you will see good news. And within 45, forget 45 days, within like 20 days, he got a job, very good job. And after next 10 to 15 days, he was able to sort out all his finances. So northeast corner, as per Vastu Shastra, is called as the Ishan Kona. Ishan corner. So if you see whatever is the northeast corner of your house, keep it spiritual. Keep temple there, because the temple space is in the northeast corner, right? Comment below and let me know in what direction is your temple of your house. What do you have in the northeast corner? If you have any heavy things, remove it right now. Today, remove all the heavy things from there. And you will see, I guarantee you will see results in 2 weeks. The new year is coming up. We are just like 16 17 nights away from the year of 2023. These small things could bring a huge change in your life. Northeast corner is also the corner of spirituality. In the northeast corner, never keep any heavy things. Otherwise, if you keep heavy thing, like heavy furniture or any heavy thing is coming there, that will bring burden, financial burden to the head of the family. If your dad, if your granddad, if your mom, whoever is the head, if you are the head of the family who is earning the primary source of income to your family, there could be a lot of stress. So let's move ahead, see which is the next symbol, which is like the most auspicious symbol. uh the next symbol is like a sign of lotus. So you see this ring finger or the Apollo finger, or we call it as a sun finger. This, the ring finger, just below the ring finger, if you have like a trishul sign, something like this, or if you have a lotus, a lotus forming sign, a lotus, or a kind of a trishul, something like this. If this sign is there, which I highly doubt would be there, because this is trishul is very rare, 1 in 1,000. Comment below if anyone has this. 1 in 1,000, very very rare, very, out of the legacy person, spiritual, rich, balanced life, very good marriage, good kids, good relationship, good money, good job, good business, good mom and dad, blessed with all the happiness of life. That is the lotus, right? Very rare people, like you'll call it. I typically call those people divine people. Only divine people will have a lotus or a trishul right below the ring finger. Some of the granthas, like old, very old palmistry books, they have this mention that Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, all the divinity on earth, they kind of had this special sign of lotus below the mount of, or on the mount of sun, below the ring finger over here. So this is like very rare, right? This is very very rare. So these are some of the, so I have covered how many signs. One is the if you have this triangle on the mount of Jupiter, that is very lucky. Second is this trishul and lotus over here below the ring finger, that is lucky 2. Number 3 was X between the head and the heart, that is very auspicious 3. The fourth was the split. If you have the heart line split, or the head line split, or the life line split, that is was very very lucky. These are the fourth. And I'm going to show the last symbol, or the last sign, the most luckiest sign in terms of palmistry, and you might have not seen or read or analyzed anywhere on any YouTube channel, any books, anywhere. This is coming in from my personal experience after looking at more than 1,000 palms across the world. And this sign is that what all you have to do is you have to close your palm like this. Just try to close your palm like this. Just try to close and try to see if there is gaps between the fingers. And how does your fingers go? If the fingers go like straight, like very straight, without any bend, and if there is less gaps between here, exactly between here, between these tips of the finger, less gaps after closing your palm, or once you don't have to put a lot of pressure. Don't put lot of pressure, because that is not good. Just very relaxedly close the palm and just open the palm. Okay, just do this. If you are with me right now, just close the palm, open the palm, and see if you can see gaps between that. If there's no gap, that is very lucky for you. That signifies that you are not going to lose anything. No major losses in life. You are going to gain. If there's no gap between while closing your palm, that means that you will be, you will get a lot of gains, and you will be very fortunate, very lucky. Only people with lucky Navamsha, D9, or Sashtiansha, D60, very powerful 11th house, 10th house, first house. Only people with this combination have this kind of a sign, which typically I have analyzed. And also people with lucky nakshatras, typically in the birth chart, like the Navamsha Lord placed in lucky nakshatra, like Mitra nakshatra, or if you're D1 Lord, or Chandra moon placed in lucky nakshatra, people have this kind of a combination of less holes or less gap between the fingers. Some of you might have, you close, all the fingers would be like packed, but there would be one hole over here between this, or between this there could be one or two small. That is okay, that is very natural, very okay. which means that you will gain a lot of things in life. You will gain parental happiness, you will be getting good support from the wife, good support from the husband, good support from the life partner, from the kids. But there could be some area of the life which would be missing, like problem from job. Because in this life, my friends, no one has perfect life. If you have good money, good job, good career, good health, you might be suffering, or you might be expecting a good life partner. There would be, a lack of life partner in life. You might have good wife, good husband, good kids, good job, good parents, but you might be stressed with health. So no one's life is completely perfect in all the ways. There would be one or two area of anyone's life, be it a millionaire, billionaire, be it anyone. One or two area will be, lacking or missing. Comment below and let me know if this is true. Have you really seen this fact in your life, your neighbors, your relatives, your friends? Like one or two thing will be missing out of life, but rest of all the areas of the life could be perfect. Like money is there but health is not there, health is there, marriage is there, but job is not there. Very good job, very good health, very good money, very good wife, kids, everything is there, but there is nothing called as peace of mind. Ban ki shanti, peace of mind is not there. So some of the area would be kind of always be missing. All right, so let me quickly now. You guys are being commenting a lot, and I have not seen your comments. So thank you so much for all your comments so far. Would definitely love to answer to your questions. If you guys have any questions, you can comment below and let me know. And if you haven't subscribed to my Hindi channel, the new channel which I have started, so please do subscribe to my new channel also. That is under the channels list of those channel. So you can go and find Gautam Kamboj Hindi. That's my channel. And if you're not following me on Instagram, so you should be doing that. That the link is again in my YouTube. You can follow on my Instagram too, wherein I'm doing daily post about zodiac signs. I'm doing daily post about palmistry, astrology every day. Like every I do typically in Instagram I do like 2 to 3 posts sometimes every day. Some posts are not related to uh, astrology or palmistry. Sometimes I would just click a selfie in a mall, or if I'm driving with my daughter, I'll just click a picture or something, and I'll just post on Instagram. Instagram is more kind of, I've kept it very casual, not like very 100% formal. This YouTube is like 100% formal. I don't put any other content apart from palmistry, astrology, and yeah, you guys have my website in case if any one of you wants to get the palm reading done for 2023. If you want to personally check, because palmistry is a science in which there is a lot of combination permutations, lot of probabilities that you would have this sign, but there could be other sign which could be disturbing the positive sign, like astrology. So in astrology readings, typically what happens is birth time rectification is very important. That is one of my specialization. I have done like 1,000 birth charts consultations. Never ever in my life, even a single birth chart, I have started without doing birth time rectification. Even if people say no, the birth time is right, still I will try to check, try to rectify, verify whether the time is right or no. Because when we were born in 1970s, 1960s, 1980s, sometimes 1990s, there were no digital clocks. Still people didn't have like the accurate birth time, right? Accurate birth time is very important. These days, even after having all the digital clocks, mobile phones, when my daughter was born 2 years back, um, and I was in the delivery room with wife and all the panel of doctors and nurses. There was this clock, digital clock in front of me. I had this mobile phone in front of me. I have digital clock in front of me because I wanted to record the most accurate birth time of my baby. When the baby came out, I saw the time 8:28, 8:28, and I took a screenshot quickly, like 8 8, 28, and 37. Like seconds also I noted, because I wanted to make the very accurate birth time. So when I came home, like after 2 months, wife told, let's make the birth chart kundli of daughter. So I started with birth time rectification. In that case also, though I recorded the birth time very accurately, still I was like, my gurus have always given me this discipline that always start with a BTR, birth time rectification. And when I did that, you guys would be, surprised. There was a difference of like 3.5 minutes in the birth time. My wife, she was shocked. She was like, "We noted the birth time was accurate. How can you tell like there's a 3-4 minute of difference?" I said, "This is how the nature works. This is how the birth chart works." And that was typically a C-section. It was a C-section. Might be like the Kudrat or the nature wanted the baby to come like 4 minutes later ahead, and doctors did like a 3 minute before C-section. And when we talk about birth time, what is birth time? Is it when the baby comes out? Is it when you cut the cord? Is it when the baby cries for the first time? There are like so many concepts connected to birth time rectification. You could be born at 7:28. That could be like the 7:28. You could be out, but you could have taken your first breath at 7:31. So is 7:28 your birth time or 7:31? Right? What is the right birth time? If you guys have any idea, you can comment below and let me know. I would do a special video on that topic. Very interesting topic, right? So let's park our discussions over here for the day. We'll come again live tomorrow, almost like the same time. And if you guys have any other questions, you can comment below later on. I will definitely get back to all the. I typically reply to all your comments, right? So I'll see you tomorrow with another new video. Till that time, take care, keep smiling, and have the great rest of the day. Take care. Bye.